Okay, I hate bitches who are like, I hate feminism. Shut the fuck up. And I know you're like, oh, but you said bitches, you're a hypocrite. Shut the fuck up. Guess what? I mean bitches as in evil fucking people at best and totally stupid at worst, because it's like they'll be like, I fucking hate feminism. Okay, did you know we haven't even studied the female body that much? Like, you could have a whole bunch of shit going wrong with your body. And like, how do I put this? Back in the day, it was literally told to people like, hey, your wife has cancer. We told you instead of her because we don't want her to be in hysterics, and also so that you can choose if you want to even stay with her or give her treatment or not. Like, you could probably avoid telling her that she has cancer in her lungs, and if she complains about it, I don't know, just give her a painkiller or something, and just like, you get to leave, and then she can die sick and alone, like, despite you being the sole provider. And yeah, enjoy that. Also, we haven't studied the female body much, so we have a whole bunch of health issues. Feminism is kind of like, hey, we have the drive to actually want that changed. We want us to, like, how do I put this? Because imagine, like, you could be some trad wife or whatever, and nothing's wrong with that. You could be like, I want a protector, provider man, and you marry someone. But then you just kind of have this issue where it's like, every week before my period, I start to see bad things, and like suddenly it feels like the world is against me, and just everything's crumbling apart, and I want to commit suicide or commit crimes, and I don't know what's happening. And then if you didn't want to research about your own body, or if you just wanted to like just go, I must be some crazy bitch who's undeserving of my husband, I need to lock in. Sure, you could do that, but feminism is kind of like the reason people are learning about certain symptoms, like premenstrual dysphoric disorder. I have that. It's where right before your period, you might be more prone to do crazy shit, specifically because you already have underlying disorders and mental health issues. So it just kind of ramps it up dramatically hard for you out of nowhere. Also, I don't know, I feel like whenever people do the whole I hate feminism, what they really mean is like, you hate pick me's, you hate a society that decided women should have low standards and should not ask for what they want. That's what you really hate. And ironically, but that would be a little bit too feminist to say, wouldn't it? So instead, they just choose, I hate feminism, and they make up some bullshit about, ooh, I hate people with blue hair and pronouns who burn bras and shit. It's like, oh, no, you don't, because that same person, like, if you wanted an abortion, like, let's say that amazing protector provider husband of yours ended up being, like, I don't know, cheating on you, or being vicious, or trying to be financially abusive, and you knew, oh, I'm pregnant with his child, and like, he will kill me or this kid, or I'll be trapped with him for the rest of my fucking life, and you need a safe escape from this man, then congratulations. The little blue haired person with the septum ring who has the weird little body mods that you don't fucking like because it's unfeminine, they're the ones that are donating to Planned Parenthood and actually running mutual aid so that someone like you can get safety at a shelter, at a woman's shelter, and be safe, and you could get an abortion if you want, or access to services in peace if you fucking want. Like, I don't know, just say you hate patriarchy, just say you hate the amount of shame that comes towards women. I don't like people who just decide to go, oh, you know what, I hate shit, because it's like, no, it's like, it's not anti-feminist to say that you want a man to pay a bill. Like, ironically, feminism is the right to choose and to have control over your life, so that then it's like, hey, guess what, you're not some like 12-year-old who's married off to like your fucking uncle or something. Like, no, because of feminism, it's like, hey, you have rights. You can choose who you want in a partner. You can choose to have birth control or not. You can choose to wear condoms or not. You can get tested for stuff, and then you don't have to rely on another man to pay for it, or be the only reason you get care is because he's the one providing it, or your father. You have a whole lot of freedoms in this day and age. I just hate it when people who have access to those freedoms and use them as stepping stones for their perfect fucking life forget what people persevered from, and then want to be all fuck feminists. We hate you. Love feminists, bitch. You love feminists because if it wasn't for feminism, oh my god, like, because it's like, how do you hate feminism? And you say all this, and that about like, ooh, men should have control, men should have power, men should lead. Okay, then maybe you shouldn't have a massive social media page that has thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers, where you just basically shit on women and then tell them they need to change their lives. Because isn't that the, like, by your own logic, shouldn't the men be in charge and be telling women what to do with their bodies and lives? Or, I don't know, by your own logic. But I think they even have that cognitive dissonance where they've kind of even realized, like, hey, if my life was totally in the hands of a man, then I'd probably be either some total fucking nun or a bimbo. So I, like, it's just, I don't know. I think what I'm saying makes sense. So just to clarify, it's like whether you're a stripper, whether you're saintly, whether you're a nun, whether you cover your hair or your body or you don't at all. Like, I just think you deserve rights and equal treatment and goodness. I don't like people who are like, oh, fuck feminism, because it's like, what? It's just stupid. Like, it's kind of like that meme that came out where people are like, oh, hey, I voted for the leopards eating humans' faces party, but I didn't expect them to eat my face. It's like, yes, they will too. Like, there are, like, I don't know. So whenever I see people who are women vote for, like, yeah, fuck abortions, yeah, but then it's like, oh, but what if your husband's, like, side chick that you didn't know about had a baby and you were barren and now he wants to kick you the fuck out because she can't get an abortion and he'd rather be with the bitch who can keep a baby? Or like that would be fucked up if he did kick out the pregnant woman anyway, but it's like, wouldn't you probably be like, if only abortion existed? Or if only they were like what if he had control of all the finances of every fucking thing? Also, I apologize if the abortion analogy was too much, but it's like, yeah, I imagine you wouldn't be the happiest fucking camper if he was like, hey, my 20-year-old side chick can't get an abortion, and so she's gonna be living with us and you have to tolerate it, and like she's gonna be the living mistress basically. You'd be fucking pissed. Like, I don't know, I just hate that. I also hate whenever I see men go say some stupid shit like, ooh, if you don't like it here, then go to Afghanistan and see how you like it. And it's like, yeah, nigga, I wouldn't like it, I'm sure, but guess what? If I'm pointing out, hey, there's a lot of like rape that gets swept under the fucking rug, there's a lot of respectability politics around modesty and like rape culture and shaming and this, that, and the other, and then you like, I don't know, that's like, because in their mind they're like, I'm gonna compare apples to oranges, I bet they wouldn't want the fucking orange. It's like, no, you're comparing an apple to a different type of apple. You're comparing a Fuji apple to a Honeycrisp apple. I hate to break it to you. The like, we have some things that are different but still a lot of things that are the same. So it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't like Afghanistan, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, some of this shit is only like, if some of the shit ramped up really hard, we could be only like fucking 5 fucking footsteps away from becoming that if we let certain shit get out of control. So yeah, I support women having the right to do what they want with their bodies, and I support people having the right to choose what they want out of life. Just, yeah, because, and also, I don't know. Just like there's people out there who are like, I'd prefer to split the rent 50-50, and I'd prefer to have control over my body and not need to give myself an eating disorder or wear like ankle skirts or dress like a granny from the 1950s or have to dress overly sexual or slutty to or do this or that or mind games. I'd rather just have a normal time dating. And if there are people who are like, hey, I'd rather be like dressed up all the time and like have this lifestyle, or I'd rather be this lifestyle, like just have the lifestyle you fucking want. You're gonna always meet your person. Like, you're gonna have to sift through more people, yeah, but it's like, okay, like, come clean some more. It's like, okay, there are some hot people that are gonna do some shit to their body, like shave their heads and get nose rings. You could think, what a waste, but guess what? There's always gonna be another hot person who's aligned with what you fucking want. There's always going to be a masculine provider man out there. Like, really. And if you're mad about the whole, ooh, I hate feminism because the men think it's okay to just like ask women off the bat to fuck now and to do this and to do that and be less gentlemanly, the issue is not feminism. Like, no, no. The issue could be a culture of sex addiction. Sure, sure, absolutely. You could say that some things even like promote it and like don't talk about the full risks and like the bad shit that can happen and how it could have an effect on women's like self-worth and more. Like, in terms of that, I get it. I get why someone would be like, I hate feminism because now a bunch of beautiful women think they don't deserve anything more than just fuck buddies and situationships. I can agree in that aspect. But guess what? Like, that doesn't mean fuck feminism. You can call out the problem. You should be like, the problem is hookup culture and it diminishes people's worth. Don't shit on feminism as a whole, bitch, because that's fucking stupid. Anyway, peace out.